A News 8 exclusive. As the drug epidemic expands across the country, now we're getting hooked on the latest trend. Police in the Quad Cities area tell me xylazine is popping up on the streets. And we want to warn you, some parts of the story may be disturbing.
Overdose is a huge part of my story.
32-year-old Keith Collins knows what's out on the streets.
That was all I knew how to do, man, was live on the streets. And, you know, I knew if I had drugs, people would want me around.
The Galesburg man went down that road as a drug dealer who has shot up.
Once I found heroin, it was the best thing I ever felt.
That best feeling ended up turning into his worst days.
There was times I used to want to die. I was just tired of being miserable.
And he nearly has.
Yeah, it got really bad.
Overdosing more than a handful of times about 5 years ago.
Grateful, man, I'm grateful. You know, my life could have ended at this spot.
But this saved his life.
Each box has 2 of these, and it's literally a nasal spray.
Narcan.
If the person doesn't wake up in 2 to 3 minutes, you're going to give a second dose of Narcan in the opposite nostril.
A tool Leanne Corson with Bridgeway Health Services in Galesburg keeps handy.
We want you to thrive in our community instead of being out here surviving.
Like Collins was, after injecting a slew of narcotics, except for what's being laced now, something that can't be treated by Narcan.
Well, these are bigger sores, and it's eating the flesh itself.
This is the side effects of what police in the Quad Cities say may now be ripping the streets.
It's amazing. It's just something I've never seen.
The crippling impact of the drug xylazine hitting home as crews tell me dealers are cutting fentanyl to mix the substance.
You'll see the trends out on the West Coast. Once you start seeing on the West Coast, be ready, because it'll work its way across into the Midwest.
Crossing the line with officials, including Andrew Fratsky, who's director of the Quad City Metropolitan Enforcement Group, known as Quad City MEG.
They call it a zombie drug. I mean, they will just walk around like zombies with their head down at the ground and just slow walking around that looks like zombies.
It is a non-opioid veterinary tranquilizer. It is not used for humans, due to it being a strong central nervous system depressant.
Unity Point Health's Ibrahim Tarauni says xylazine is commonly used to sedate large animals, such as horses.
It has a street name, Trank or Trank Dope.
That's believed to be easy to get, aiming to extend the high and make more money off raking in a less expensive drug.
It just seems like there's always something new coming.
And although it comes with little cost, people are paying a price. We've learned in Rock Island County, 2 residents have died related to xylazine this year, and throughout the state of Iowa, 16 overdoses since 2021, showing this is just the beginning.
At some point, the community has to take on the responsibility that, it's our responsibility to be a healthy community. That involves everybody here.
Quad City MEG has already busted 3 dealers this year who've been ready to hand over the drug cocktail.
It's something that we have to act on.
To keep this
What's next?
from literally rotting people's skin. Police say xylazine is also showing up in cocaine, meth, and heroin.